Dikgang broadcasting live from Gaborone. This is your BTV News right here, brought to you by Kailo Sabone
and I am Khomatseho Utukile. Let us start with the headlines. Envoys called on to seek new opportunities for Botswana.
While a system is being developed to register and license teachers.
And the Orange FA Cup draw conducted.
Dumelang. The High Commissioner Designate to the United Kingdom, Red Lawrence Kilautswe, and the Ambassador Designate to Germany, Red Thomas Dipuwe, paid a courtesy call on the President, Dr. Mokgweetsi Masisi, yesterday. The duo were appointed last month. President Masisi called on the diplomats to seek new opportunities in the respective countries of work to foster growth in several areas of cooperation, such as research and innovation. Utsidile Onkabetsi.
Botswana's new envoys to Germany and the United Kingdom were appointed last month by President Masisi, whose confidence in their capacity to wave Botswana's flag high on the international stage is demonstrated by their designation. Botswana is eagle's eye on leveraging opportunities for bilateral growth and furthering cooperation with Germany, a country with the biggest economy in the EU and a population of over 84 million.
Has a lot of milestones that's achieved in terms of economic development, and things that we can also learn from. Productivity being one of them, technology, innovation, including just sheer brilliance in the sciences. So one of the reasons we have you is because of your steeply capacity in the diplomatic space. You can help us navigate to a pole position in leveraging our relations with Germany.
A lot of opportunities that Botswana can tap into. Areas such as innovation, technology, research, and education. These are some of the areas where we will collaborate, or we are already collaborating with the Germans, particularly Botswana University of Agriculture and Natural Resources and the University of Botswana.
Botswana's mission in the UK also aligns with her development priorities as she continues to chart a solid path of development.
I want you to go there and really strengthen these cultural, these institutional systemic bonds to our advantage. So our human capital development is very important. The alliance development and patriotism development of our people as they are in the UK, including the determination of the type of people to reside in the UK and be known for, is very important. So one of the things that I want to do is really promote outward migration of our people so that we have a settler community of Botswana in the UK who are representative and exemplary.
Pledge fidelity of commitment to serve with humility, honor,
grace,
dignity, grace, and diligence. And I will indeed do my best to achieve the goals that my government, my president, our president, Dr. Mokgweetsi Masisi, has set this government to achieve.
Botswana's domestic and foreign policy framework continued to play a pivotal role in driving her national priorities, as evidenced by her diplomatic missions spread across the world, which fosters her global reputation, integration, and sustainability aspirations. Utsidile Onkabetsi, BTV News, Gaborone.
The Department of Broadcasting Services has donated a house to its former employee, Ms. Consider Samweni in Zamaya. Ms. Samweni served different sections of the department for 33 years. The Department of Broadcasting Services has collaborated with ZEC Construction to build her the house.
May I consider rejoin April 1990. Of 2022, Hapuso Iduma Le Yaboy, me Kamawaka Samasol and Mosso. Yakola Ping retire Mudiman Yalue. yani o dira yalo e le gore lo rona ka re nantsa o etswe ke seemo se ne re sitse o dira yalo re se re fetse se ne le maikelo a rona 2018 mme gompieno re tlhabolotse maikutlo a gagwe o sala bona tema ga re simolola ngogola gore nyame gofa lephata le a ntlela badiri ba ntse ke bereka le bone ba ntlela foundation ya ntlo e sala ya hule around 2018 or so ene tshwantseng ke be sa bolo fela ngwaga ona o ntlo but re iphitlhela re le ga gompieno ka 2023 le gona re yaba e le gore ke dikgwetlho tsa bopelotlhomogi
ga gongwe motho ga a bereka a ba nna le bothata mo tirong a ba tshwana le mme ka gae ba le dirang le ene re kgaogana le ene a gona thuso ipe e leng gore re mo thusa ka yone mme ke be ke re gongwe lona gongwe ke le sedila modimo le le dirileng gore go nne jalo gore go sego ba ba kotolo bothoko go nne ba ta otola bothoko ke be ke re ke la gole batho ba BTV gore a tiro e iska ya dirwa ga hela le supile lorato le leng gore gongwe ke lone la ga ba koranta rata monka wena jaaka o ithata.
Now, the 2023 Primary School Leaving Examinations, or PSLE, overall performance indicates that the proportion of candidates obtaining pass grades being grade E or better is 99.62%, close to the previous year, which was 99.88%. This implies that almost all candidates who set for the PSLE qualified for the award of the minimum grade. There were 34 candidates who were unclassified, while a total of 171 candidates did not satisfy the minimum requirements for an award of a grade. A total of 52,235 candidates wrote the 2023 examinations, showing an increase in 6% in candidature from the 2022 candidature of 49,333. The 2003 cohort had 26,265 girls and 25,970 boys. The female candidates outperformed their male counterparts in all the subjects. Now, the Northwest District Council has applauded the private sector for contributing towards the improvement of the lives of Botswana in the district. The council chairperson, Ray Tumeleng says the critical role played by the private sector in infrastructure development and service provision is highly appreciated. Anthony Klobokhan.
Mr. Itumeleng Kilbetsing delivered the accolades at the Chairperson Stakeholder Appreciation Dinner in Maung, stating that this collective effort between the public and private sector in uplifting the lives of Botswana, especially in remote areas, is critical in catapulting Botswana into high-income status.
Indeed, your unwavering support and resilience has been the driving force behind our collective achievements. Together, we have navigated through difficult times, overcoming obstacles and emerging stronger than ever. The sense of community and determination displayed by each and every one of you is truly inspiring. That is why we are currently planning a session before the end of this financial year to recognize and appreciate our stakeholders for their support and contributions.
We have seen the private sector reach out to assist our district in many aspects. Just recently, the Orange Foundation handed over gadgets for use by learners at Kwai and Logotana Primary School. Kwemakau Mine donated 40,000 Malubanyana to the Miss RADP pageant and Mr. RADP fashion show, and 10,000 towards World Habitat commemoration. Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, through the Ad Hoc Social Responsibility Group, donated food hampers to 100 vulnerable children in Malawi.
The Deputy Chairperson, Mr. Nico Fly, echoed his leader's sentiments, explaining that the council is tasked with undertaking of providing services and infrastructural development, which they cannot be successful on their own.
Bangwe ba epa didiba bangwe ba ga tsone dikwele tota ke ra gore ba ga itshogane e se ka tshwaragano le tomagano e re ka bo re sa khona se re se khonneng mo ngwageng ngo.
A number of companies were awarded certificates of appreciation, among others, drilling boreholes in settlements with no water connection and fencing horticulture gardens run by women cooperatives. Anthony Tovarang, BTV News, Maung.
We are broadcasting live from Gaborone, the capital. Thank you for staying with us. The founding registrar of the Botswana Teaching Professionals Council, Dr. Raphael Dingalo, says they are developing a system that will be able to license and register all teachers in the country once completed. Dr. Dingalo revealed this at a news conference where he emphasized that the system is part of the efforts to professionalize teaching. Gilisitse Motswana Esi and Tsolofelo Tombale compiled the report.
The newly established Botswana Teaching Professionals Council, which has been assigned to professionalize teaching, has concluded their consultative meetings with teachers countrywide. Among the key issues that emerged from those engagements was a desire by teachers that the body speed up their registering and licensing, or as they refer to it, to go live. The Council gave an update on the system they are developing to handle those tasks.
It is our intention to start the process of registering and licensing teachers during the first quarter of the financial year 2024-2025. Now, the first quarter of the financial year 2024-25 is between the 1st of April and the 30th of June 2024. But we are looking specifically towards the end of May 2024.
Dr. Dingalo describes some of the functions of the system.
Now, the system that we are developing is going to allow applicants to apply for their registration online, because we don't want to deal with paper. We don't want teachers to be traveling all the way from Gauteng to Maun in the interest of registration. So we'll be doing it online so that they register within their own locality. The system itself is going to allow teachers to renew their license online, and also is going to allow our teachers to pay online.
The countrywide sessions and engagements were an eye-opener for the Council.
Throughout all the regions and the sub-regions, there were some key emerging issues. One of which was, as BOTECO, we need to guard against the influence by some quarters to intimidate, victimize, and or even dismiss teachers. Our curt response was that as BOTECO, we are not going to allow ourselves to be used to intimidate teachers nor to victimize teachers.
BOTECO has expressed their intention to extend their stakeholder engagement activities and also receive feedback from other key partners, including community leaders. Tsolofelo Tombale, BTV News, Gaborone.
And the spirit of giving is in the air as the Christmas season creeps in. The Southern District Education Office, together with other stakeholders, gifted the Gauss family in Moshana village near Kanye presents such as food hampers, toiletry, and clothes amounting to 28,000 pula. The gifts are meant to assist the family in the upkeep of their son, who is currently bedridden following a 2016 incident when he fell from a double-story classroom at Matsakham Primary School in Kanye and suffered a broken spinal cord. Kisegofetse Makwinja.
The Southern Region Education Director, Mr. Akrenyus Maseko, says they're committed to carry on with what they have started by setting up a trust fund for Mpogos to enable them to assist him with more dignified gifts such as building a conducive home and to support him with sustainable necessities.
Ha re ntse re tsweletse re tla bona hore re le council re le puso re le education project ya gago ya income generating ka hore le ene ke motho o tshwantse re a itumela go itirela madi a gagwe re tla leka go bona hore re ka thusa jang gore mo dirile project e ka mo tshetsa mo botshelong ja gagwe.
Dilo tse tsotlhe tse di dirilweng ba gaetso ga di be monyinyo hela mo sehatlhogong sa Mpogos di ba monyinyo le mo go rona re le community ya Matsakgang Primary School mme ga ke dumele gore ke rona hela le lona ka bophara jwa lona. Haleluya. Ke dumela go lomo go ba monyinyo mo dihatlhogong tsa lona.
The gifts include a washing machine, food hampers, clothes, as well as a laptop, JoJo water tank, a cell phone, subscribed Wi-Fi router, as well as pocket money.
You guys have given us the hope that we have been looking for. 8 years. Re ne ke te re tla wela kwa re lwa re ngala re ra dio tse tsotlhetse mme ne ntse le ditiro tse ne di tshwantse gore di nne teng re lebogela modimo go ba re hile thata le nonofo gore be re santse re eme hano rotlhehela
go rata ga modimo go nne mo go rona hela ya ka kentse ku ka batsadi ba bantseng ba balwa ha seo se supa kanamo ya go rata ga modimo go batho ba leng teng mme re rapela ka gore a go tswelele ba ga itshonlo amogelesegile tholang ka boitumelo mo thomong e re rumilweng e ntseng jaaka e ntse mo gompieno.
The nation has been encouraged to take advantage of the season of giving to touch lives and spread love by exchanging gifts as well as donating to those in need in order to promote unity and compassion in this nation. Gesego Fetse Magwinja, BTV News, Moshana.
As part of the HIV/AIDS Awareness Month of the Department of Health in the Southern Region, we're in Lorolwane to raise awareness and educate residents about HIV and AIDS. This move was motivated by numerous reports that reflect challenges that keep arising in the community, making it difficult for them to win the battle against the disease.
Ms. Gupta highlighted the challenges faced by the villages that are remotely located, such as the ignorance against doctors' orders by residents when it comes to their health issues, sharing of prescribed medication and the abuse of alcohol, amongst others, which sets back the health department's effort in the fight against the scourge.
Ke tsametse o mpoletsang gona le motho hela yo go bolelang gore nya nna dio tse ke tla hela ke lwala a saki gona le ba ileng gore bone ba emetsela gore ba ja ka ntsa bua a botsisiwa ka le parana go le nako ha na botoka ba go nna hatsi goromente gompieno a re setšhaba ke a lo lemoga mme bile ke lemoga botlhokwa jwa lona mo botsogong jwa lona ka pilisi e noa ke lona pilisi e tsena mo mmiling wa gago kwena o heta ngora nga ka gore e bereka jang jang tsaya boikarabelo.
The health department reports a low turn-up of residents who go for HIV tests in Lorolwane village, especially men, as statistics reveal that in the year 2023, only 98 people tested, while 80 were women.
ga e kopane le diritibatsi go tlheleng sa ntlha ya go bola boleng ba pilisi kana ya go lwantshana le pilisi mo mmeleng e bera go tlhela le gore anong tota ga se seelo kana selekanyo se le gore ne re eleditse gore o senwe mo mmeleng wa gago ga godimo ga moo go na le dikgang tsa gore motho ha itshetse phetelela ga nne mo seemong se e leng gore ke sa malatsi otlhe wa lebala go lebala ga teng o hella o sa nwe dipilisi o tlodisitse kana o hella o di nwa mme o di boelela
ga go te go itseela botshelo dipalo ga re ka sepodising ke borre ga go te rape go itseela dikobo ka dikgoka borre ana re dio tse di maswela ke rona ga go te defilement go tlhakanna dikobo le bana ba dingwaga di ko tlase ga 18 borre ga go te go tlhoka go itsaatsie ka botsogo ja gago gore wego ha dikokelong kana ga go na le bangwe ba ba gakuludi ba ba ka go thusang gore mmelo wa gago o tlo boele mo seemong go itlhala le borre ba ba le gore ke bone ba baeng ba ba maoto a tshupa.
The residents request for the government to build a clinic that can cater for the nearby villages in their area, as they are forced from time to time to travel long distances up to Kanye for their medical needs, despite their unfavorable roads and shortage of reliable public transport. BTV News, Lorlwane.
And this is how we end our news for this hour. Handing over to Tato for the sports world.
Thank you, Khomotsego. This is In Context, a sports update brought to you by Tato Khosumre. Thank you for joining us and good afternoon. Let's jump straight into our top story. The draw for the Orange FA Cup Season 5 was conducted in Gaborone yesterday. The draw comprised teams from the Northern and Southern National First Divisions and regional champions. The winners will walk away with a whooping 800,000 pula, while the runners-up will pocket 400,000 pula. Khomso Safako with more.
Speaking at the tournament draw, Botswana Football Association representative Vincent Mafuta stated that the success of the tournament would not be possible without the dedication and commitment of all the stakeholders, particularly the participating teams.
The BFA subscribes to the ideal of football for all as espoused by FIFA, and for football to reach everyone, it has to penetrate far-long areas. The BFA has shown commitment through establishment of regions. The FA Cup presents itself as a convenient vehicle to take the elite teams to every corner. Tell me if there is any compelling reason for a team like Township Rollers or Galaxy to go to an official assignment to Piligwe or Kasane.
Orange Botswana Director of Commercial and Operations Gazamo Tswahole says the FA provides an opportunity for young players to exhibit their skills and talent.
Sport is incredibly becoming an industry of importance towards economic diversification. It has led to the creation of employment for the youth, including some of our international and local players. We've got a couple of guys playing outside, the likes of Teenage Orebonyi, KB Sakanyeng, TT Ditokwe, who are playing internationally. And we are passionate about doing more in this space, as the Orange FA Cup is the realization of that passion. There is therefore a need to nurture and empower those whose dreams are tied to such a sport. For we have such an incredible talent and potential in our local football.
Among some of the mouth-watering southern fixtures will involve current Premier League sides VTM and Matebele, who are promoted to the Premier League last season. Sijipola will come against Khate in Division 1 side, Pula Roofing. In the northern side, log leaders Chadibe were drawn against Piduku United, Santegrin with Sango Bushparks, while Madinari Aces will play with Traffic. The southern games will be played on the 19th of next month, while the northern matches will start a week later. Botswana Premier League teams will enter in the last 32. To date, Orange FA Cup, which started in 2018-2019 season, has only produced 2 winners, being Warapa United, who won the first installment, while Gaborone United lifted the cup 3 times in a row. Khomzo Sefako, BTV Sport, Gaborone.
Moving on with tennis news, the Botswana Tennis Association has released the names of the national under-14 and under-16 boys and girls teams to participate at the ITF-CAT Southern African Junior and Teams Championships built for Windhoek, Namibia next year. The teams are built up of 6 under-14 boys and girls, as well as 6 under-16 boys and girls who were previously in a training camp early this month from the 9th up to the 13th. The teams of 12 players and 2 coaches is expected to go through the preparatory training camp on the 2nd and the 3rd of January before departing for Namibia on the 4th of January 2024. The ITF-CAT Southern African Junior Championships are expected to start on the 6th of next month in Namibia.
I'll be traveling with Kelebogile Monayo, who will be the coach for the girls, both under 14 and under 16. I'll be the coach for the boys, both under 14 and under 16. The team will depart on the 4th as the games are starting on the 6th to the 14th of January. This event has no prize money, but the teams that come first in each age group qualify for Africa Junior Championships, and in singles, all those who make quarterfinals qualify as well. And this year, I'm very confident with our team. We have a very solid team, and we expect it to pack better than any team we have ever sent for these games.
With that said, we come to the end of In Context Sports Update. Thank you very much for the privilege of your time. In Context continues on the other side. Stay tuned and stay blessed.